Hello and welcome. This is Ananda from anandastarangel.com. Thank you very much for joining me for this short reading for the full moon and lunar eclipse of the 29th of July 2018. I hope that this finds you well and that you're celebrating your soul, your divine light energy, your divinity within. So I'm using Alana Fairchild's new deck, and the illustrations are by Isabel Bryna. So I pulled out 3 cards already, and the first one is Medicine Horse, and it says Progress on the Path. The second one is Kaitiaki, Guardian of Papa Tua Nuku. And the third one is Amaru, the Beautiful Place. So as I look at these cards, what really struck me with the first one, which is Medicine Horse, Progress on the Path, is the ability horses have, it seems, that even though they've been tamed by humans, if they're released back into the wild and they're not being made to carry people or do what we normally do with horses, use them as pack animals at times, and also for transport, is they go back to their original wild nature. They just seem to be able to shake off all the training that they've had from humans, and they return to their completely natural wild state. So that was one of the first things which struck me. And also just looking at the illustration, the third eye and the crown, the third eye of the person and the crown are open and activated. So progress on the path, it speaks for itself. However, we need to have clarity of vision, and we need to be open to our souls, open to divine energy, to be able to navigate and decide what we're going to do. And the horse very much, for me, is saying that it's time to just go back to being a wild man and a wild woman or a wild child. And I'm not saying to be completely crazy, but to dance and sing and achieving an ecstatic state. I've been reading about Rumi as well, and how he wrote so much of his poetry when he was singing and he was dancing and he was playing instruments. And so the horse very much speaks to me about going back to that state where you can just play, and going back to the state of ecstasy as well, through dance and through play, through anything which works for you. I would not suggest taking drugs and things like that, because that messes up the rest of your body. I would suggest perhaps doing the dance, doing the singing, and just being in complete band and going into nature and connecting with yourself deeply. So the energies around this Friday are going to help us to do that, leading up to Friday. They're going to help us to do that, have much greater clarity, and to be open to ourselves, to our own divine light. The second one is Guardian of Papa Tua Nuku. And just looking at this, I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. The colors are beautiful. But there we are, with this person's completely open to her purpose, to her divine light, and to her soul. The chakras are all balanced and are all open, and the connection to earth as well is very, very strong. It's very grounded. So it speaks to me of really grounding yourself here. And it goes with the card, just enjoying yourself. With full moons, it has the capacity to draw out all the deepest emotions, and I think with the lunar eclipse as well, it draws up all the hidden emotions that can be very, very frightening. It's best to be grounded. Work with your base chakra, and you know that your crown and your third eye are going to be they're going to be impacted as well. They're going to be opening. The energies are coming in to help us to work with our third eye and our crown chakras more, but we really do need to be grounded. When we're really grounded, then we can experience multi-dimensions, which are here all the time. We don't have to go somewhere else. We don't have to go into space to access multi-dimensions. You can do it through meditation, and you can do it through my transmissions, because that's what I do. I help us to access these states in a safe way, and I do use crystals, but you don't get the fallback of ingesting something into your body. Okay? You just have to make sure you're pretty grounded and you give yourself enough time and rest to integrate and to understand your experience. So the last card is Amaru, the beautiful place. Now, so many of us think that we have to achieve something, we have to go somewhere, we have to be other than who we are to go somewhere else to be happy and to attain the joy that we want and satisfaction. But what I'm getting from this card is all you have to do is to be happy within yourself, to find the happiness within yourself, to find the joy within yourself, to create heaven on earth within yourself, connecting to your heart, appreciating where we are, where we're at, and just accepting it and loving it and flowing with it. And you will create your beautiful place wherever you are. And if you have gone somewhere, or you've moved somewhere, if you've moved physically, that's fine. Enjoy that place and make it even more beautiful for yourself. It really is about going really, really, really deep, connecting really, really deeply with your heart, finding all the answers there, finding everything that you ever needed there. And by doing that, you love all the experiences that you've had, no matter how rotten they've been. And from that, it just helps to unblock all the chakras, and it helps you to move past all, see the limitations for what they are. Limitations in mind, and that's it. It's not true. It's not the truth. It's a reality which you created from your experiences. So when you anchor deeply with the earth and you open up to your divine energies, your soul energies, and you bring it all into your heart, and you're just being yourself, all you have to do is just be happy within that period, and you just be open to what you perceive. So this full moon and lunar eclipse, and then we have a Mercury retrograde the day before, starting the day before. I might have even got the date wrong. It could be 27th of July, which is the full moon, not the 29th. Apologies. So we have Mercury retrograde beforehand, but that gives us the opportunity to have a look at things again and to change our minds. That's all it is. Yeah. So approach this full moon and lunar eclipse and Mercury retrograde with fun, with abandon, with wildness, and just flow with it. Enjoy it. Work, taking care of your third eye, taking care of your crown chakra, and certainly of your base chakra and the lower chakras as well, so that whatever comes up, you can just deal with it with no fear and worry whatsoever. So thank you very much. I hope this is helpful. And if you'd like to receive the transmission, because I'm going to be creating an MP3 half an hour, usually it's half an hour, it could be more around this sort of period when we have an eclipse as well. It's an MP3 recording which includes sound, sometimes gong, sometimes drum, but it's a guided meditation which takes you deep into yourself and connects you to your light, so that you can navigate your own energy and get the answers yourself. So that's what I'll support you to do. Thank you very much for listening. Namaste for now.